Hey, Mark Rodriguez here, and this is a random video regarding LootCrate and I guess the path it's heading towards. And yeah, so started out with a brand new subscriber I got, ShadyWeightLoss, so shout out to you, ShadyWeightLoss. I got to see his videos. He also does unboxings and everything. And one of his newer videos was the April 2019 LootCrate box. And the thing about this box is that this video was made like end of July, beginning of August, because that's how long it took him to get the April box. He didn't get it in May or in June. He got all the way to July, end of July, and that's like just fucked up. And on top of that, the part that really got my attention, I was watching the video, was that the box was actually missing half its items. Like, it wasn't just one thing missing. No, it was like 2 or 3 things missing. And you know how each box you get a little like checklist, little card with the things. So it just sucks, like adding insult to injury, and you're like reading the thing. It's like, okay, so this month's box came with this thing. Well, it's not in the box. This thing, it's on the box. The shirt didn't come in the box. How the fuck does a LootCrate shirt not come in the box? Like, most of the things about LootCrate that people care about are the brand new exclusive shirts. How the fuck did you not get the shirt in the box? That's fucked up. And yeah, I am wearing a LootCrate shirt from a previous one, so I can imagine it would suck if I didn't get this shirt in the box, you know? It was one of the best things of that particular box. I didn't really care for that particular theme. But, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And I have seen, I mean, it's not a perfect thing. A lot of people have been missing boxes, items in boxes here and there. It happens. It's a mistake. It's whatever, you know. I had the umai crate that was like the ramen noodle box. The very first one I got, I was missing a ramen noodle, but then I got like a replacement box. I got the item and whatever. But I have never seen like missing like so many items. Not like items plural. Missing half the box. Even the dude in the video was like, oh, the box feels kind of empty, and like, that's just bullshit. That's just fucked up. So I was curious and I looked around and everything, and yeah, unfortunately it was not an isolated issue. A lot of people are missing their April box. A lot of people are complaining about like multiple missing items. A lot of people, like some people out there might have still not gotten their April box yet. And there are similar complaints concerning the May box, the June box, are very late. People are bitching about, you know, like canceling the boxes, like where's my money, I want a refund. They're disputing with the bank, and also I guess like bad customer service. They're kind of hard to get in contact with to find out like what the fuck is going on, like why these delays. And I've also found a lot of complaints to the Better Business Bureau regarding this as well, and other sites that advertise like different unboxings and stuff. The more newer reviews from the last couple of months have been all complaints and stuff about the boxes being late and missing multiple items. So it's not like an isolated issue. Like, unfortunately, ShadyWeightLoss was not the only victim of this kind of thing going on. And you know how it is. The whole service is an automated like billing service. So regardless of you getting your April box or not, you're still getting charged for May, bitch, and June and July, and you're still like, where's my boxes, yo? And that's just fucked up. So what can I say? My main concern is I hope it's not like the beginning of the end of LootCrate. There's a website called My Subscription Addiction where this guy buys all these different boxes a month and gives us like his honest opinions and everything. And he also covered a lot of the screw-ups. Apparently this started like this year, like since January 2019. There's been a lot of screw-ups with the shipping and stuff like that. But the real icing in the cake was the April 2019 incident. And they're saying that they're advising people that, you know what? Don't subscribe to LootCrate. We advise you to not subscribe for the time being until they sort their shit out, you know? And I'm like, wow. Yeah, what can I say? LootCrate's, I want to say it's the premier subscription box service before, you know, it became big and everyone jumped on the bandwagon with their own kind of subscription box service. It's been going on for lots of years now, at least 5 years, I want to say. And yeah, they have their bumps along the way here and there. I remember when they announced like the big, like next month, a Ghostbusters item, and everybody was like, holy shit, what could it be, whatever. And it turned out to be like a door hanger for the bathroom. It was like one of those, you know, do not disturb. There was like a Ghostbusters thing. It was like, hey, we're busy busting, you know. That's kind of messed up. But yeah, people were disappointed because it's like, you know, like all this hype and everything, and it was like a fucking little card, like a little door hanger. Like, wow, okay. You could like even tear it in half. It's like, you know, it's just a card. It's not a It's not even like a thick material or whatever, you know. And LootCrate also had the thing where I remember the incident with the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet oven mitt. Yeah, it was an oven mitt. And that was before the movies came out, so it was based more like on the comic book design of the Infinity Gauntlet. That was way before Infinity War and Endgame and whatever. And yeah, it didn't work as an actual oven mitt though. So people were actually getting burned. They were getting like second, third degree burns trying to use the oven mitt, you know, as an oven mitt. And I can imagine it just burning its way and just melting through like the material into your skin. That's gotta be fucked up. So LootCrate actually issued like a letter telling people do not use it, do not use the item, give it back and whatever. They did like a massive recall on the oven mitt, and they were gonna, I guess, give you some kind of item later on in the future to kind of make up for it. And then again, it turned out to be, I forgot what it was exactly, but it was a Simpsons item. And for me, I'm kind of like, well, what if you're not a fan of The Simpsons? Especially, you know, now this show's like so many years old and people don't like watch it that much. Like, so yeah, LootCrate has had their share of problems here and there. They had their ups and downs, but this year's the worst one. They've had late boxes before, but never this late, and never missing multiple items. And the fact that it's not an isolated incident, the fact that many people are getting like half-empty boxes is very alarming to me. And I don't know, I just hope it's not the beginning of the end. From my understanding, the Hello subscription is also, the subscription addiction has also mentioned that certain of their boxes are now canceled. So don't subscribe to them because the website still acts like you can still subscribe to them today, I think, but some of them are canceled. I lost track of which ones. They got so many boxes. They got Loot Anime, Loot Gaming, the Fallout Crate, the Wizarding World, the WWE Slam Crate. I think they got now like a Rick and Morty box too. They got so many different boxes and things. I can't keep track, but some of those, I think the Halo box is canceled. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I'll put the link below to the article so you guys can see it for yourself so I don't like misquote things. I hate giving like wrong information or wrong things because, you know, a lot of things happen when people give wrong information, so I don't want to give the wrong information. But, yeah, bottom line, LootCrate's been around for a while. They had an awful 2019. I hope they sort their shit together for now so that as we go into 2020, hopefully 2020 is a year of the comeback. Hopefully we don't see other things going on, like more boxes gone missing or more half-empty boxes. So far, this only happened with the main LootCrate box, which is bad because that's their main line. That's their main box. Like, you can buy all the other ones, but the whole website centers itself around the main LootCrate box. So that's bad that their main box is the one that's fucking up, you know? Like, you know what I mean? It would have been just as bad if it was like the Loot Anime box or whatever, or the Loot Horror box or whatever, but like, the fact that the main LootCrate box itself, the flagship, is fucking up, that's bad. Yeah, so I hope that we don't start seeing signs of things like half the boxes being gone, that they're going to potentially look into going quarterly. A lot of these boxes are now going into quarterly, like the Geek Fuel box, the Super Geek box and those, the Turtle box. And I kind of see the quarterly thing kind of like a last gasp. Like, I don't know, they've been going on, but the thing is, it is so new. It hasn't even been a full year yet since some of these boxes have gone quarterly. We don't know what awaits them for the next following years, but if they get canceled next year or so, for example, then it kind of shows me that the quarterly thing is like a last gasp. So if I start seeing stuff like LootCrate announcing that, wow, even better than ever, because you know, they always put like a positive spin on it, like, wow, better than ever, a bigger LootCrate box, the ultimate LootCrate box, now going quarterly. Like, if they start doing that shit, I want to be like, uh-oh, you know, so that's going to be a bad sign. So, yeah, that's all I can say, guys. Let me know in the comments below what's going on with LootCrate. And have you guys gotten your boxes? Have you guys also been affected by it? Now I know. Like, I don't know. I kind of think about it because LootCrate is relatively cheap compared to some of the other ones and stuff like that. And I do like that that Loot Remix. It's like different random items and stuff. So I don't know how you can mess that one up. But that's just literally random items. You wouldn't know the difference of like what was missing even, you know, in the first place. It's just random items from random boxes and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about LootCrate. It's been around for a while. Now the Juggernaut is finally showing some chinks in its armor. It's no longer perfect. Well, I mean, it was never perfect, but now it really is showing bad signs. And the bad thing about some of these sites, I hope that LootCrate doesn't do that, is that a lot of time when these sites like go out of business or whatever, they just poof. They just fucking vanish on you. Never mind that they've been around for a couple of years and they build up your trust and all that stuff. No, they fucking vanish with no explanation. And for the people that actually pre-order, like they pre-buy like the full year in advance or 6 months in advance, you're totally screwed because you only got like maybe 1 or 2 boxes and like no more boxes are coming. The company is just gone. The website's down or whatever. And you're like, where's my money at? And you got no one to talk to or contact or complain to or anything, you know? So I really hope that if the worst does come to worst, I hope that LootCrate does give people an advance warning and don't just poof, all of a sudden the website's down for days or so. I hope it doesn't do that. I hope that people get like some kind of warning because you owe it to your customers for over 5 years of service that if the worst comes to worst, let your people know in advance or something, you know. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. You guys tell me too if you guys have also had problems with LootCrate. If you guys are also canceling or if they've actually responded. If you guys send complaints, if they've actually responded to you, let me know. We'll see what happens. I do want some kind of explanation as to what's been going on. What the fuck? How do you ship out a box with like half the items without a fucking shirt? Like I said, like you can miss an item, but like 2 or 3 items. What the fuck? And I'm also curious if the other boxes like May and June are also missing items too. I don't know. But anyways, guys, to not make the video so much longer, that's basically it. Mark Rodriguez here. We'll find out what happens. We'll see what happens if LootCrate can endure, if it can persevere, or if they're like going down. You know, we'll find out. See you next time.